Welcome to the forefront of healthcare innovation, where artificial intelligence is reshaping patient care and revolutionizing medical practices. Today, we delve into the dynamic landscape of AI adoption in healthcare and explore strategic opportunities for Roche to lead the charge in this transformative journey, raising ideas of how healthcare facilities are using AI to improve their work, and are AI systems gone to replace doctors? But first, let's tackle the big question. What exactly is AI, and what do we understand when we talk about AI in healthcare?
Simply put, artificial intelligence refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that typically requires human intelligence. From self-driving cars navigating through traffic to virtual assistants scheduling our appointments, AI is all around us, making our life easier and more efficient.
Machine learning is a series of analytical algorithms and things like that is especially good at analyzing huge amounts of data. Okay, it is very good at predicting, classifying, analyzing large data sets. So everything that has a lot of records that needs and it is very difficult to draw conclusions if you do it by a person. That's why artificial intelligence is very good.
It is well known that AI has become an important tool for doctors in healthcare, and with the way it is progressing, in the future it will be inevitable not to talk about healthcare without involving AI systems.
AI in healthcare refers to the applications of intelligence technologies to various aspects of the healthcare industry. It's mainly used in diagnostics, personalized medicine, drug discoveries, operational efficiency, image analysis, and patient management.
Leading the charge are the NHS and the NHSX, pioneering the integration of AI into healthcare systems.
The NHS is the pioneer in Europe. Actually, if you search NHS applications for artificial intelligence on Google, there is a specific NHS website dedicated to what they're doing now. The NHS is the first European healthcare system that is using as much artificial intelligence as possible. They're using it for diagnostic of image analysis. It's the first application so far. Is being used for analysis of AKGs and EEGs, for anything that becomes signals that normally are analyzed by an expert, and they have to be looking at horrible graphs. There are 20 channels for hours and hours and hours. That can be done by a machine learning algorithm, much faster and much more reliable, because there is not biased by anything. And every time that they find a new correlation with something new, it can be implemented into the machine learning algorithm, so it updates itself.
Collaborating alongside them are industry titans like Google with Gemini and DeepMind, Microsoft, Apple, IBM, and Amazon. However, what exactly are these large companies doing with these aggressive investments?
Well, many infrastructures are being put in place, such as 24/7 chatbots, answering patients' concerns at the touch of the button. Imagine logging into your healthcare app and having a robot answering all your questions as soon as possible.
There are many different illnesses, diseases, and disabilities that AI can assist with, and it's more common than we think. For example, the Apple and Garmin watch monitors health by storing data in a fitness app. In addition, emotion recognizing AI observes and understands behavioral patterns. These AI systems effectively operate as a loyal companion and a confidant, embodying these traits without any form of communication.
Within diagnostics, you have analysis of electroencephalogram, electrocardiograms, everything that contains a signal. And now there are applications to analyze, for example, sleep apnea patterns, monitoring the breathing patterns of people with sleep apnea.
Yeah, we do self-check-in when you come for the appointment, then you can use that one self-check-in.
Bertalan Mesco, director of the Medical Futurist Institute, published a list of the best 100 digital health and AI companies that are having an impact in 2024's healthcare. Looking from a pharma-related perspective, we can find companies that have developed AI for diagnostics, like DeepMind, a tool that identifies changes in human DNA that might cause diseases. For medical imaging, there is Archery, an AI platform that enables physicians to make informed treatment decisions and deliver better patient care through X-rays, CT, MRI, ultrasounds, and PET scans. And for genomics like Dante Labs, who offer genomic diagnostic solutions.
They have the information about the different interactions between molecules, so they can more or less predict what is going to be the result of using a combination of molecules in certain disease before even developing the molecule.
Roche has developed their own program by partnering with biopharma and clinical stakeholders alike. They've developed an extensive genomic database and a body of research that have helped find alternative treatments for patients.
So, who is in charge of these developments and initiatives, and what actions can they take to facilitate its success and benefit from the outcomes? The integration and use of artificial intelligence softwares in healthcare will significantly benefit many stakeholders, including, but not limited to, doctors, nurses, researchers, pharmaceutical companies, and patients and their families.
It will help with the getting better understanding of patient, and then it will give less stress to the staff, and then it will save the money on research.
And from what I've heard about artificial intelligence, it seemed like something that will enable doctors to do early diagnosis. They can analyze the tissues better, and they will find out in no time that whether you have any issue.
As we can clearly see, the patient is one of the main key players in this equation. Without their information and history, there can be no successful AI system for healthcare. And it is impossible to imagine AI contributing to healthcare without jeopardizing patients' data's confidentiality. Imagine the excitement of experiencing a medical revolution firsthand. Picture this. How would you feel if your doctor used artificial intelligence to diagnose you? And how would you be comfortable with AI applications having your data for healthcare facilities to use?
I don't think so. I'll be comfortable making decision by AI, because you are dealing with a human being. So machine cannot make a decision for the human being. So I don't think so. I feel comfortable on it. There is a lot of negative impact, which one could be without anyone can get the access about the data of the patient and their information.
This was 5 years ago, and AI wasn't in place in my area, and I wish it was then. So, and I understand that it's something even the government is trying to invest heavily on because of the usefulness of it and how you save time and life. Yeah.
Despite 57% of UK nationals finding comfort in doctors using AI for diagnosis, there is a surprising lack of trust in the NHS analyzing patient data.
While 59% feel uneasy relying on AI-driven apps to determine a diagnosis.
The disparity in these numbers is quite remarkable, isn't it? As the UK nationals weigh up which side of the coin they choose to be regarding on AI in healthcare, there are growing concerns surrounding the ethics of data privacy and security regarding patients' information and government databases. We are not surprised by the distrust towards these institutions. There has been a lot of cases such as the Cambridge Analytica scandal where information of individuals was used for political advertising objectives.
New measures are being used to help with this problem.
For instance, there are numerous regulations presented and processed to protect the patient. For example, British Standard BS 30440, published in July 2023, which provides a comprehensive framework for evaluating and validating AI systems, or the General Data Protection Regulation, a regulation on data protection and privacy for all individuals within the European Union.
These regulations contribute in 4 points to secure data privacy. 1. Strengthening patient control over their health data by having rights to access, correct, or delete their data. 2. Enhancing data security where organizations must implement safeguards to protect patient data from unauthorized access. 3. Promoting transparency and accountability. This makes an organization clear about how they collect, use, and store patient data. And finally, 4. Data security. Implementing measures to protect sensitive personal data throughout the AI lifecycle, including encryption, access controls, and data anonymization where appropriate.
From the technological point of view, one of the processes that you need to go through to start using an artificial intelligence algorithm or machine learning algorithm is that there is no way to identify the patient. And so before getting the data into the algorithm, there is a process called anonymization or anonymation or whatever. Basically, they encrypt everything that is relatable to a patient into a long code that is blockchain proof and done in a way that is impossible for people to turn it back into the identification of somebody.
Lastly, today there are companies specialized in data protection and management. For example, Skyflow is a data privacy bot that integrates with any tech stacks and make it easy to enforce privacy policies across any app, data cloud, and AI software. They protect sensitive data while maintaining its usability across the organization, such as support, analytics, and marketing.
As we have seen, by leveraging the AI-powered tools, doctors and pharma professionals can optimize their workflows, streamline processes, and ultimately improve patient outcomes. But at present, as a society, we are not ready to get instructions from the AI tools without the human factor.
It's an opportunity to improve patient experience through incorporating AI tools. More accurate information allows healthcare providers to make smarter decisions about treatment options.
The oncologist that I had was saying, as a Black woman and with AS, that he wanted us to find out beforehand whether chemo will work for me or not, and he was suggesting I do surgery before chemo. However, the surgeon was saying no, he will do chemo, I should do chemo before surgery. Yeah, and I'm thinking if they had AI, then they wouldn't have to go through that process. It would have been easier and quicker for them to identify the best treatment option for me.
There is a need of communicating data protection between patients so they can feel comfortable in using AI. As we can see, there already exist solutions that protect patients' data. However, the lack of communication and information may be the real problem here. That's why a transparency campaign is the key to make patients comfortable sharing their data.
Thank you for exploring the future of AI in healthcare with us, a journey where technology and human care come together to create a healthier tomorrow.